Hey, you guys. Hold on one second. There we go. There you go. Looking pitiful just because I let you go. Oh, shit. That's that Pink song. And that was, yo, I'm not gonna lie, that was one of my favorite songs. I think, honestly, that's the only song that I know from Pink. I think so. I hope you guys have been doing good. I missed y'all. Thank you guys for your patience and your understanding while I got some shit situated. Hey, Sophia. How are you? I appreciate you so much for being here. Yeah. Would you, can you believe I wrote my damn. Hey, Tronda. How y'all doing? Is y'all alright? I broke my top to my damn lip gloss. Hey, Lauren. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Thank y'all for y'all's patience. I gave y'all a quick little snippet earlier today while I was on my lunch break, and it was basically saying how, I don't know if you guys checked it out, but oh, excuse me. It was basically saying how you guys have closed out some type of final cycle. What's up, Whisper? How y'all closed out some type of final cycle, and it was a karmic cycle, and a lot of you guys, I'm not lying, like this shit really could have been your family. Like, yeah, I'm getting Orphan Annie. I was picking up like Orphan Annie energy. So, you know, you guys could have like cut some people off when it comes to your family. And it was like a final straw. Matter of fact, I had one of my good and faithful customers. They sent me a message and they were basically saying like they cut off their karmic sibling. And I was like, damn. Yeah, it's a lot of like, I don't know, it's a lot of freeloaders and a lot of coattail riders in people's family. And I'm not even gonna lie, like even when I sat back and I looked at my own family dynamic, I'm like, damn, like I don't even expect nobody to roll out the fucking red carpet, but god damn, a fucking thank you will go a long way. And hey, Jay, I appreciate you will go a long way. And I just really feel like so many people felt entitled to your energy. They felt entitled to your abundance. They felt entitled to the help that you gave them. And nobody really appreciated, like, maybe the sacrifices that you had to make sure that they had, or the things that you had to give up. You know, maybe that paycheck, or maybe you had to move some things around just to make sure people had, you know. And I don't know, I feel like that's the energy, and I just feel like y'all are so sick and tired of being breadcrumb, and you are so tired of people riding your coattails. You said time after time. I know it. I know it. It's just like enough is enough. Like, don't literally, they don't want to do the work, but they see you doing all the work, and then they see how you're elevating in life, and then they want to stick beside you. No, you shouldn't be sticking beside me. You can drive beside me, but you can't stick beside me. I know some of you guys could be feeling like a numbness if y'all experienced it, like sense of numbness, because it's like, damn, like I don't have nobody. But then when you think about it, you're like, how many of those nobodies that you don't have around you really appreciated you? How many of them called on you? How many of them checked on you? Like, you have people that'll do just enough so you won't notice how little they're actually doing. You know what I mean? So that was the vibe that I was getting. That's the vibe that I was getting. So yeah, like it's crazy work. So let's see what y'all got going on in y'all's energy. Hold up. Yep, that was my water bottle that just fell. I was gonna pull my dice, but I don't see. I need to get like a different color bag because it's black. And sometimes, there it goes. All right, so let's get some dice. Let's see where y'all at. You know what? I live at a place that the house number was 1911, and that's really interesting that that popped up. Damn. You know what? You guys also could be dreaming as well. And I feel like your dreams are letting you know that you are closing out certain cycles. Okay? So pay close attention to your dreams, because it's like now that your subconscious mind doesn't really have any restrictions. We got, damn, I was just talking about dreams and we got Neptune. And then we have this, is this a, is that a tree or is that like a, maybe it is, because we got fire, we got a rope, we got lightning, we got a hat, we got water. Is this a you know, I'm not gonna lie, this kind of almost, this could be a tree, but it kind of reminded me of like, you know how like when something blows up, like, and it does that. That's what this reminded me of. And then I got Libra energy, right? So this is kind of giving me how like these illusions, they're doing that. What's going on? What y'all got going on? I feel like with this third house, I almost said 3 of Cups. With this third house at the bottom of the deck, it's almost like you're starting. Oh, see, you're sitting back understanding. Y'all could be like, because the third house rules Mercury, which is also the zodiac sign for Gemini. So it's like you're literally starting to see, hey, what's up, Bama? You're really starting to see how things weren't really what they seemed to be. And it's giving me that Lauryn Hill X Factor when she said it could all be so simple, but you rather make it hard. Loving you is like a battle, but we both end up with scars. Tell me who I have to be to get some reciprocity. Because no one loves you more than me, and no one ever will. And I really feel like y'all are realizing just how big y'all love. And even if you're a feminine, I do get this energy like you showed up in a masculine way. Listen to what I'm saying. You showed up in a masculine way in your relationship because you were the one making people feel good. Right? So you're like, well, damn, who finna make me feel good? They weren't gonna make you feel good because you were the one making them feel good. You were the one giving to them, nurturing them, like you were parenting them, but it was a masculine energy because you were the one doing. Does that make sense? So if you wanted to receive it, you had to stop chasing it. Okay? Like it's literally like you had to stop chasing it because you were in the masculine energy. You were the one providing, but you wanted Source to provide for you. But Source is like, I can't provide for you if you're for you. So that's what this energy is giving me. Ooh, did I not call that? And Capricorn. We got this square, we have Gemini, and we have Capricorn. I literally called the fuck out of that. Then we got Mercury. Who needs the cards? You guys, because you have trust issues. Okay, so so listen, you're understanding the challenges in the relationships. Okay, that's literally what this is. You're realizing and you're understanding the challenges of the relationships, but it was also almost your control in a sense. But this also could have been a mindset that was carried throughout. And I'm only going to say this because even though I'm mixed, growing up black, right? Growing up black, like I always saw the women in my family, they were the doers. Okay, they were constantly the ones, like, you know, I grew up in not only domestic violence, but I grew up in, like, in the 80s in Miami. So it was a really bad crack epidemic. And, you know, seeing how hurt and how just broken my aunts and my uncles were, and just seeing that cycle being repeated, like they come, you know, coming home, and all the pipes, because, you know, back then they had like the copper pipes, and the all the pipes were pulled out, and take them to the junkyard, and you can cash them out and go get you some dope, right? So it was like just seeing how they kept trying to make some type of functionality out of that dysfunction. It was just, it was crazy. It was crazy. So I feel like this is the dynamic that you are letting go. You're like, love should not be this hard. It's going to have its challenges, but it definitely should not be this hard and chaotic and this one-sided. And that's what I feel like, you guys are starting to understand. Whew, that damn protein shake is hot. That's what I feel like you guys are starting to understand and interpret when it comes to relationships. Like, if it's confusing, it's not going to work for me. If it's inconsistent, it's not going to work. You're not sitting around anymore to see if it's going to work. If it looks toxic from the point blank to the period, you're ending it, and that's period. Y'all, I'm sorry. I am burning the fuck up. I really probably shouldn't have drank that damn hot protein shake. So just bear with me. Whew. You said ending it quick with no hesitation. Yeah, that's what I feel like, the energy that you guys are in. Okay? You guys are literally saying no more to these toxic connections because they were trying to hold on to you. And it's almost in a sense of like trying to guilt trip you to stay. What's up, KG? It's been a minute. Per usual, I came in right on time. Thank you for being here, Miss Lady. But yeah, you're learning that that's not love. Love is not about confusion. Love is not manipulative. It's inspiring. Okay? Love is not confusion. It's clarity. It's transparency. It's consistency. It's showing the fuck up. It's, I know that you got my back. I ain't got to worry about you saying shit about me behind my back, because I know you're going to defend my honor no matter what. That's what this is about. Oops, excuse me. And it's like some of the, like, one of the hardest things is like letting people go. And I was just talking to my daddy about this Monday this week. And, you know, I was just saying, I'm like, damn, daddy, like, you break bread with the people. I was given the analogy about the Last Supper, when Jesus was basically saying, like, one of you at the table is going to betray me. That's what this energy was given. Like, you broke bread with these people. Like, they were in your area, they were in your home, they were family, you know, and the whole time they were going behind the curtains and betraying you and shit, talking mad dog shit about you. So now you're realizing that. And by you realizing that you was repeating this type of pattern, this is what was causing the ripple effects in your relationships. Whether it's work, whether it's romantic, like, this is what the ripple effect was. So you literally eliminate the starting point of where this was stemming from. Oh my God, look at this. Didn't I just say the ripple effect? Look at that. That's the flow of source. Okay? That is literally the flow. Give me a square. But see, this is the thing. You talking about something, don't let love mess with your money. Love will mess with your money if you're not in the right type of love. If you don't love yourself, that shit's gonna mess with your money. Why? Because if you feel like the only way to get money is to work hard, then you're basically telling the universe, send me hard experiences so all I know how to do is work hard to make money. And then you end up having a stroke or you end up having a heart attack because you're burning yourself out. So it's not just about money. Love is self-love. Is all of it is connected. It's all connected, and it all starts with you. You said, "Come on with the good word." Yeah, you know. And I even told my dad this. I was like, "Daddy, the next time you choose somebody, make sure you're doing that shit from love, and not out of fear, or well, this one look like they might cheat." So you started dating down, but it's the spirit. It's the spirit in the person. It has really nothing to do with how they look, and everything to do with the spirit that they possess, the energy that they possess. You know, oh my God, Jesus. Now y'all see me. I ain't been looking down at these cards the whole time. Okay? Love, finding the right person that you really mesh with, that y'all really like vibe with, you know, but you not being so eager. And I was picking up when I was on my lunch break or whatever, and I was like, what does the collective need to focus on? And I got the King of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles, and it's not learning not to be so eager. Take your time. Like, let something build, let something grow, let something develop, but at the same time, don't waste your time. So it's a beautiful balance. Okay, and only those with the healed lens and healed ears and an elevated soul, they're going to understand that. It's not about rushing, but it's also knowing when somebody's playing with your time and wasting your time. How is this person showing up? You understand? Hey, Tiana. So, yes, y'all are now on the heal side of love. And that's why you are attracting, healed connections, supportive connections. Because I had to cut some people off, and I was telling my dad this too. I said, listen, the smallest amount of jealousy will turn into envy. It will turn into envy. Okay, jealousy is kind of like a self-confidence, right? Like, it's you're jealous of them because they have it, but it's like, yo, you could get that same thing. But when you envy somebody, that means that you, so on a soul level, you dislike that they have it. You don't want them to have it. You don't want them to have nothing. So did my internet go out? Hold on, y'all, I live out here in the boonies. So somebody that is jealous, they will end up becoming envious. That is somebody that is a secret and a silent competitor. They will always be envious of you. They will never want to see you win. Okay? And having anybody that's jealous or envious on your team is too much of a liability. Too much. Would you give a teenager a fucking Lamborghini? No, that's too much of a liability. Your insurance will be more than a goddamn car. So I don't know. Give me the Gemini energy. Give me the Gemini energy. And you know what's so crazy? I'm not gonna lie. Like, a lot of us, hey Spicy, a lot of us, what's up, Manifested? A lot of us will, thank y'all for hitting that like button when y'all come in. And if y'all have already joined, thank you for joining the tribe. We love to have you because we have a good time. But like, growing up, I don't know how many of you guys can relate to this, but it's like I always saw like my grandma, like, I don't know, it's like she was making miracles out of everything. But nobody ever asked her if she needed help. Like, she was always doing and doing and doing and doing and doing. And y'all is like, that I'm not gonna have that life. Y'all, like, all my life I had to fight. I'm not trying to fight for that. That's not the life that I'm trying to fight for. you know? And you know when somebody's tired, especially a woman, as soon as she sit down, she be like, because you've been on your feet all day. On your feet all day. Not the 12th house. So when I said that y'all not doing that shit no more, y'all are not doing that. I definitely feel like there's been a period of time where you have been taking stock of the things that you have been investing in, and that's why you've been cutting people off. And it's almost like there could have been somebody, or there could have been people in your life, and you're like, you know what, they really ain't shit. But it's like, oh, I don't really want to be by myself. But if you know somebody ain't shit, eventually you gonna start smelling like it. You know, if you keep hanging around that same person, knowing that they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, you gonna start smelling like shit. You know, but that also brought up a moment for you to reflect. Why hang on to somebody that you know ain't giving you what you need? So it was almost like it kind of challenged you, because it's like, am I codependent on that person? Do I have abandonment issues? Do I fear being by myself? Yeah. So some of you guys could have walked away from a Gemini, or the sister sign for that is Sagittarius. Or you could have walked away from a Capricorn or a Cancer. Okay, these are very toxic and controlling connections, dynamics. Okay, those that want you to like do as they want you to do. And if you don't do it, then they will try to like ghost you, or make you feel little, or make you feel less than. It's like they will try to either bully you into submission, or they will try to isolate you and make you feel shunned, you know? You walk the cut, you walk and cut the lights off. I know that's right. I had to face all of that. Walked away from a Sagittarius. Cancer, Jesus. All them damn signs in different areas. Ugh. And see, this was extremely challenging for you. All right, with this challenge and numinous, this was very challenging for you, because it's like, damn, why do I have to let them go? But it's like, some of them could have literally been trying to suck you dry like a parasite. Y'all could have been getting random illnesses and not even knowing fucking why. It's because these people were trying to tap into your energy. They were trying to copy you and be like you, right? But all the while having access to you. You know, you said get rid of the old and make room for new. Yeah. And it's like, now that you have cut off the access to yourself, now that you have cut them off, they can copy you, but they can only copy the surface level. They can't try to tap into it, because a lot of them are trying to tap into your sacral and your sacral, solar, and your root chakra. So now that you have cut off the supply, they can only fake it, but for so long, until they end up crashing out. Yeah, energy vampires. Literally. And I was talking to my dad yesterday about, a lot of you guys don't know I'm a twin. And, excuse me, my twin's, her umbilical cord was wrapped around my neck. And I'm like, Daddy, she was trying to take me out in the womb. Ain't that some shit? She was trying to take my ass out in the womb. So, think they some type of emergency C-section. Hell, I wouldn't be here. Had they waited. Shit, they had to trying to take me, yank my ass out. Crazy work. And I end up telling him, I was like, Dad, honestly, I just feel like you only have one child. Out of 5 kids, he only got one. You 20 twin trying to take me out. Clean cut. She like, let me get you in the womb. Nobody will know. Nobody will know. We just doing a little tussle. We just do a little tussle. Uh-huh. A lot of cherries, watermelon, and yellow, building back my 3 lower chakras. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Give me this Capricorn energy. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're like, no, it stops here. Capricorn and opportunity. Once you said it stops here, you started, oh my God, you know what's so funny? You were just talking about red, yellow. Once you guys started taking back your power, okay, once you cut this cycle out, once you took the driver's seat of your life and you was like, fuck them traditions, fuck them shits, okay? A lot of tradition has an entanglement with trauma anyway, okay? The definition of entanglement is trauma, okay? So once you started pulling back your energy, once you started cutting out people in your life, you literally started gaining the confidence that you needed. Okay, and this is what's allowing you to create healthier traditions. Like you're doing things based solely on the healing process and the healing journey that you have done this far. You said fuck all them traditions. Yeah, I don't give a shit. Shit, I'm planning about what I'm finna do for damn Christmas. And it ain't got nothing to do with traditions. Oh, this card don't belong over here. Well, let's see what it says. Lack of empathy, and that's what I was talking to you guys about earlier. Like, people wasn't really showing up for you the way that you were showing up. Look, and you realize that you had to block them off. You had to block them off. Occupation, blocked, and then intuitive Kev. That's the intuitive guy. Okay, that's talking about your intuition. Mm-hmm. You like, I can't get what I prayed for if I have you over here trying to siphon my hopes and my dreams and my aspirations. And that's literally what that was. And a lot of y'all had to end up stop telling people your dreams and your secrets and your aspirations, because that's exactly what they were doing. Exactly what they were doing. Mm, mm, mm. What's his boss energy? Cause I'm a boss. Huh. Ross. Huh. Every time I hear a Ross song, he be like, huh. Mm-hmm. Is somebody lighting the incense or something? I thought I just saw like some type of smoke coming up, or a candle. What's his boss energy? You said, oh my God, I'm so glad that I drank my damn protein shake before I read that shit. Because that damn thing almost took me clean cut out. That was on my blunt. You said, I swear you're powerful. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All y'all smoking? Hold on. That's that good stuff. That one's good right there. That's that good one. Okay, let's talk about this boss energy. We have child. Give me this child. There is somebody. Clarify this boss. Is this an actual boss, or is this somebody trying to be a boss? You had a community of people. Oh my God. You had a community of people trying to. It's almost like you were. People saw you as an easy target and they saw you as easy prey. Now, I'm not saying that you were. I'm going to show you the cards. I'm going to tell you what I'm talking about. Okay? You have people. I clarified boss and I got community. You had a community of people, okay, that was literally trying to come for you. trying to almost take some type of creative energy out of you. And now that it's almost like these folks was trying to humble you. And now that you pull back your energy, these people could have been the type of people. Remember, I was saying earlier they would try to shun you to get you to come back. Like they could have been doing like, oops, shit. They could have been doing, they could have been doing certain antics. It's okay, I'll do it anyway. They could have been doing certain antics to try to. Do you guys hear that? Can y'all hear that? Probably not. You can't hear that, can you? Okay. They could have been doing and creating like certain. Okay. They could have been creating like certain antics and stuff like that so that you would maybe be jealous and want to come back, or they were trying to punish you for leaving. It's something like that. It's like when you walked away from certain people, they were trying to make it hard for you to walk away. Okay? They were trying to make it seem like you were going to fail. But what you didn't realize and what you ended up learning was these people were trying to create illusions for you to fail in. Yeah. Oh, look at this drama starter. I know. It's like they were creating some type of illusions. Like if you guys have a professional business, whether it's online, it's like these people were trying to maybe game stalk you or give you bad reviews, been doing some type of negative press, or some of them could have been doing like, candle magic and shit like that, voodoo and shit, to keep your numbers low so that you wouldn't gain traction, or that you wouldn't receive like maybe reviews or positive likes and stuff like that. They were trying to create drama when it comes to your creativity. Okay. And what was really crazy was y'all was just like, no problem, I just keep dusting it off. Okay, like that's exactly what you guys kept doing. It's like there's going to be one customer, or I'm going to get one review, or there's going to be one like, there's going to be one. It's like you didn't give up hope. All it takes is one video to go viral. All it takes is somebody giving good word of mouth. Hey, have you seen that person down there? The business is amazing. The cook is good. Ba 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 da 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 ba 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 ba. Like word of mouth goes, and this literally trying to poison and your business and taint your character by spreading all these rumors and lies and gossip. Okay, because of their own raggedy habits. Someone couldn't stand the fact that, and this can be divine feminine, this could be divine masculine, just take the roles as it resonates, but someone could not stand the fact that, oh wait, it's right here. Someone couldn't stand the fact how creative you are. They hated how creative you are. They hate how you almost can make, like you can literally, to make a business, it's, the idea is there, but to create it into reality, it's like you're taking nothing and making it something. Like there isn't anything there. Like you don't have the business yet, but you've created it in your mind. And it's literally like bringing your mind and like bringing that reality, or bringing that idea into reality. And people cannot stand that you were able to do that. They hated that you were able to do that. And how you were able to, it's almost like you guys have this non-problematic type of energy. And like even when an idea doesn't work, or even when you might get frustrated, you come up with a new idea. Okay, it's like the frustration, because you're able to alchemize so quickly, it's like, damn, that shit didn't work. Fuck, I thought that was gonna work. Well, you know what? Let me try this way. I ain't tried all the ways. Let me try this way. And then you just keep coming up with different shit. You just keep, and it's like they're like, okay, well, let me take that one out. These are what the haters are doing. Let me take that one out. Oh shit, they came up with another idea. Let me try to get that one. Oh, they come. But it's like they're catching it after you've already created it. Okay? They're trying to taint it after you've already put it out. So they think that they're stopping you, but they're still 3 steps behind you. So they're tiring themselves out because you've already created it and brought it into fruition. And that's what's making them mad. And now they're realizing that they really didn't have any business with this with this no facts and want you back. Somebody is realizing that they had no business. Never has the facts, make shits up, lies. They're realizing that they had no business doing what they did, and now they're like, can I come back? Come back to what? What you trying to come back? Like y'all like your face like this. What you trying to come back to? Come back for what? Huh? What you trying to come back to? The fuck? What the hell, Leonte? What the hell? Because one thing about this is, y'all don't meet conflict with conflict, but you also remember the sabotage shit that people did. Look, it says, look at this. Forcer forces things on you, forces their way in, uses force to get what they want. And see, whoever these people were, they were trying to get you to bend the knee. They didn't want you to pursue your dreams, which is why they were trying to make it so hard for you to pursue your dreams. And this is what people don't realize. You trying to stop me only proves that I'm unstoppable, because now you got to do sneaky, underhanded shit to try to stop somebody from doing something that you know they are capable of doing. That's what's really crazy. That's what's really wild. You telling people lies about the collective to try to make yourself look good, because you know that the collective is really the one that look good, but you mad, you're salty because you got left behind. So now you got to try to save your face, save your shattered and your wounded ego, to make up lies about people that really ain't even paying you no fucking attention. Look at this. Moving on. That's what you guys are doing. Y'all don't hold grudges. You just like, you know what? You vibe into a frequency that I don't fuck with. You don't hold grudges. You might hurt. The hurt might still be there, but it's not a grudge. But you move on and you block people. That's literally what you do. And you let karma deal with them. You don't obsess over how to get back at them. You don't do none of that. Sometimes y'all just probably go in the house and don't say nothing to nobody. Okay? You go hermit mode. And people are over here shook because they thought by now, it's literally like people don't want to see you do better without them. So they created chaos in your life so you couldn't do better, and you still started doing better, and now they're like, God damn it. They over here like, fuck. Not only can I no longer come back into this person's life, but they still excelled in pursuing the goals that they wanted to excel in. You got people shook. Okay? You got people shook in their boots. Somebody rockin', knocking the boots. I don't know. Because they thought for sure by now you would call them, because they see you as a child. But see, this is the thing. Having childlike energy is one thing. And I really feel like, I'm not going to lie, I feel like this is how the universe tests people's character towards you. Because having that childlike energy is the cloaking of who you truly are, which is an earth angel. And that's how people's character is tested. That's how their ego is tested, because they see you as somebody that's free-spirited. They see you as somebody that is happy-go-lucky, right? And then they're like, ooh, yes. My precious. Let me take my time with them. Let me get them into my dungeon. Let me lure them in. and then I trap them. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. And what they don't realize is they're actually the prey. Oh my God, that shit is really funny. They don't realize they're actually the prey. Like, people try to lure you in, and you're like, yes, lure me in. Oh, I don't know where I'm going. La 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 la. Like, that's where you are, right? And then once y'all are both in the dungeon, now you're like, lights out. That's how you guys do them. Okay? That's how y'all do them. You blow out that candle, and they're panicking. I can't see, I can't see. And you're like, but I can. Okay? So you bring them into the shadow, and they panic because what is that? That lamp don't work no more. You said I'm right. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So now all them lies, all those whispers, and this is why, solitary confinement, this is why it can be really detrimental, because sometimes people go crazy being by themselves. Like, if they leave people in a room too long by themselves, isolation, they go crazy. That's why prisons use that. Because they know that people will go crazy because there is no type of, camaraderie, or there is no type of, involvement or interaction with other people. So they thought that that was going to work on you. They thought that if they created a prison for you, that you would go cuckoo. But what they didn't realize is you're the fucking warden. You're the warden. And you're like, it's almost like you're like the mouse as well, that can slip through the bars and shit like that. You can't be trapped. You can't be trapped. And now they're the ones that stuck behind bars now. Okay? They're stuck behind the bars. Because y'all moved in silence while they were too busy digging dirt. Okay? They were so busy digging dirt, watching you on fucking social media, stalking you. Okay? And now, but see, they wasn't watching their investments. See, they were so quick to do all this dark magic. Why do you say that? Rituals. Okay? And see, gossiping is a form of dark magic. Okay? Actually doing voodoo, depending on your intention, is a form of dark magic. Spreading lies and rumors, all of that shit is a form of dark magic. Okay? And they didn't realize that. And now, because they have spent so much time, energy, and money into this versus self-love, pouring into themselves, they don't have nothing. Okay? They don't have nothing. They have no energy. It's almost like they're trying to call out to the universe. Let's say they pick up their phone and call. We're sorry. The number that you've dialed is no longer... Oh, wait, hold up. We're sorry. The number that... Hold up. Is my Wi-Fi working? Hold up. Let me see if my Wi-Fi working. Boop, boop, boop. We're sorry. Oop, hold up. Let me restart my phone. Let me see if I got any updates in my phone. Because they like, surely this number finna work this time. Boop, boop, boop. We're sorry. Now this is what they're getting. They're getting that. Okay? This is what they're getting. And they finna sit with them fucking shadows. These people are in their fucking head. They're in their head. We got karmic masculine because of the things that they have done. The competitiveness. Okay? The envy. The greed. Matter of fact, I was watching Snow White the musical last night. Child, listen, I just need... Sometimes you just want to watch... I ain't give a shit. I just put on something and just let it do what it do. But what I found... Wait, was it Snow White? I was. But I was watching something else before that. Ironheart. Ironheart on Disney Plus. I was watching that last night, and there was this guy that had this cape, and what he didn't realize, well, maybe he knew the cape was making him sick, but he was so obsessed with the power of it, and he had originally signed like a deal with the devil to be the devil's recruit, right? So let's take this back to y'all's family. There is someone that signed some deal with the devil, and they wanted some sort of power. But see, what ends up happening is the devil will give you the skill that you need in order to conquer it. He won't necessarily give it to you right away. He'll give you the skill that you need. So like musicians, maybe their voice, or a stripper, some type of seductive. But the thing what people don't realize is all of that belly gut, all of that fine print is from greed. You don't want it, you want it the fast way, you want it the quick way, so you're willing to basically sell your soul. And they was like, what do I have to give you in return? And he would say, nothing that you'll use anyway. No, now one of them said, what the fuck that mean? What the fuck does that mean? Now one of them said it. They just shook his hand. Why? Because they didn't even value their own self-being. They didn't even value their own self to ask what the fuck that meant. You said, but you're much wiser than they thought. Yeah. So now, because of greed is what get a lot of people caught up. And that greed has no limits. It don't have integrity. It don't have morals. It is a toxic addiction that always needs to be fed. And that's why you have so many celebrities that sometimes commit suicide, or they're so unhappy because they thought that money was going to bring them happiness. They thought that if they sold out, that was going to bring them happiness, and they're fucking empty. Why are they empty? Because they sold the most valuable thing, but they didn't see value in it, because they didn't see value in themselves to do the work and be consistent and disciplined. They didn't see the value of it. And now they are broke without you. And they are mad that all this shit that they did, the slandering, the gossip, the dark magic, the graveyard magic, all this shit that they did, they're mad that this shit hasn't worked and that you are still moving the fuck on. Excuse me. And this could be people in your own home, or this could be people that you grew up with. They're mad that none of that shit worked. And they out here looking like a bumfuck fool. Jay, what is a bumfuck fool? I don't know. It's something that my grandma used to say. I don't know. I like it. Okay? Yep. And some of these people, I don't know, somebody could have made them holler for $1, made them fuck for $1, and made them do something strange for a piece of change. I don't know. Okay? Some people could have literally been very, very lustful. Very lustful. And you have people that will literally try to take you down, because if you are the one that can make it to the finish line, then that means not only the lies that they say were unjustified and false, that meant that the way that they tried to get their success will show just how greedy and vindictive they were. It will show the laziness. Like, you guys don't realize how much, I don't know who needs to hear this, but I'm gonna just say it. Y'all don't realize how much of a mirror you are. Okay? You don't realize how much of a mirror that you are. Honestly, everybody is a mirror to each other. Good, bad, and indifferent. Okay? And the thing about it is, a lot of you all are mirrors to people who are lazy. And you reflect through your ambition, through your desire to be a good person. You reflect back to them the nasty things that they have done. Okay? Just like they will reflect to you the type of people that are really out there in the world, and you need to see that, pay attention to that, and not let that in. That's why a lot of people don't like you, because you show them the shadow part of them that they cannot stand, that they've been able to body with. Okay? I don't know. So yeah, that was actually a good read. Let me see if I can give y'all something else. So what's the status between you guys and this energy? Let me see. Mama say, mama sa, mama kusa. Mama say, mama sa, mama kusa. You got a lot of people watching you. Ooh, God, they watching your ass. They're like, God damn it, the poison didn't work. The poison didn't work. Poison. Poison. Girl, I must warn you. Mm-hmm. Ooh. People finna watch you take the fuck off. There was this song with Kanye West. Kanye West, Beyonce, and Jay-Z. And it has something about like taking off or something like that. That's the energy that y'all are in. That takeoff energy. They concerned. They concerned. I don't know the name of the song. But the beginning of it, I'm sorry, the beginning of it starts out. And it's actually does. It's not that. It's not that. Hold on. It's a little bit slower. I can't remember the name of it. But I know it's Beyonce, Jay-Z, and Kanye West. It's not a song that I... Lift Off. That's it. Thank you, Minnie Savage. That's it. Lift Off. Did I do the beat in the beginning? Did I do that kind of right? Yeah. Y'all are amazing. Okay? Y'all are amazing. Because I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to help them through this? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Because I was like, shit, I don't even know the words. Ooh, oh my God, these people so scared. Why they scared? Because y'all out here, you scared. No. There's it. Going in two-step. Well, watch me two-step. And get jiggy with it. Going in two-step. What did I say? It says, false. Truth, false. Documents, info, statements, and agreement. You had, oh my God, I told y'all this is your fucking family. Look at this. We have into you, family, and endings. Okay? Clarifying into you is these false ass rumors, documents, information, agreements, statements. People could have been falsifying documents about you. You had your family that didn't want you to awaken, so they kept putting you in these goddamn karmic cycles. Okay? You got people that are scared because you were able to heal, cut them off, and move the fuck on. Although we've come to the end of the road, still I can't let go. Friend, source is about to remove me. This is above me now. Okay? This is above me now. Yeah. People didn't want you to believe into yourself. They didn't want you to believe in yourself. They didn't want you to believe that you can do it on your own. You can do it, put your back into it. They didn't want you to believe in yourself. They wanted you to always seek some type of approval or validation from them. Why the fuck would you, as a divine feminine or a masculine, you know? Why would you? And see, a lot of you guys could have been the rebellious ones in your family. A lot of y'all could have been the rebellious ones. You said all of them? Mm-hmm. Y'all could have been the rebellious ones. And they was like, no, 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 no. You can't get your ass back over here. Where are you going? Because you don't realize y'all was actually the plug. Y'all was the plug. And see, if you believed in yourself, if you didn't give a fuck about what none of them motherfuckers had to say, then they would lose everybody else. Everything else would crumble. And again, you was like, that's not my problem. Y'all could have literally been like labeled as, they so disrespectful, they so this, they so that, they so, just because you didn't want to conform. Just because you didn't want to conform. They gave you some type of toxic labeling to try to discourage you. But hell, that gave you more motivation. Talk about alchemy. Talk about everything that you try to do. I turned it around for my good. And it was so funny because I was telling my dad yesterday, I was like, Daddy, you remember when I had told you that my karmic mama, when I had got engaged, she had said, well, why buy the, what did she say? Why buy the cow when you can have, or milk when you can have the cow for free? Whatever that old school saying is. And I'm like, but if he asked me to marry him, then that means that he is buying the milk and the cow and he's not getting it for free. Oh, you just think you too smart. You think you better than, and that's another one. People like, oh, you think you better than everybody else. I didn't say that, you did. But see, that's a way that people try to mentally manipulate you into not wanting to be better. That's how they try to program you and wire you into dimming your light. Why buy the cow when you can have the milk for free? Oh, okay. Yeah, and I was like, I divine purpose. What's up, lady? And I'm like, but if he's asking me to marry him, then that means that he is buying the cow and the milk. Oh, you just think you just so smart. And I'm like, well, you just made a dumb statement that reference that didn't. Oh, so now you talking back? So now because I find the lack of common sense in your comment, now you're going to try to threaten me and make me quiver because what you said didn't make no fucking sense. That's how people will try to come at you. That's how they will try to get you. They'll try to bait you like that. Uh-huh. Planting seeds of doubt. Absolutely. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Clarify family and awakening. I'm telling y'all, y'all are the stars of the fucking show. You are the stars in your family. You are the stars in the family. It's crazy because, like, on my mom's side, listen, on my karmic mother's side, I stand out like a fucking sore thumb. Even if you tried to hide me, I will literally stand out. Even on my dad's side, like, we both stand out. And it's because you were supposed to. If you look super different than your family, that's because you were meant to be different. You were meant to be different. And see, people were trying to find fault in you. They were trying to find fault in you. Clarify this endings and pain. I know that's from a game. Mario Brothers. Okay. I don't even know why that came up. You know what's funny? It's the neurodivergence, I promise you. You just watched Mario Brothers? Oh my God. You said, shut up. Hold on, because y'all know I'm a good conspiracy theorist. Let me scoot up. Hold on. You said, I believe that God invented the Mario games to prepare children to stomp on the devil's head. Mario Jesus resurrects with green mushrooms to stomp on Browser Satan's head in the lava hell. Shut the fuck up. Honestly, I love that. I like that perspective. Yeah, that's crazy work. Did you hear those birds? Did y'all just hear that? Oh yeah, conspiracy theories all the time. You hear those birds? Clarify emotional pain and endings. Yeah, they was like, yeah, we agree. We'll agree. We'll take that. We'll take that. Baby. Uninterested, single, successful. What that? Single, sexy, and successful. And then y'all got Earth Angel. The universe is your ancestors are saying, listen, that battle is over. That battle is over. And it's giving me Yolanda Adams. The battle is the Lord. Clarify endings and pain. You heard him? Move in silence. That's how you cut them off. And I swear to God, people don't even expect it. People don't even expect it. Like how y'all cut people off is no argument. It's no fight. Okay? It's none of that. You block. You block. You block, delete. And you block and you keep that shit moving. Look, you keep that shit moving. And a lot of this, look, almost everybody in y'all household, you don't even fuck with them. Don't even fuck with them. What's the advice for this? What's y'all's advice? We got the child. Clarify the child. Baby, you schooled these grown-ass baby adults. Okay? You screwed, not screwed. Ooh, some of them do feel screwed over. But you, what did I just say? Oh, you schooled them. You schooled the fuck out of them. Baby, y'all was the teacher the whole time. You were the teacher the whole time. And once you realized that they weren't trying to learn and they didn't want to learn, you blocked them. And it's like now they trying to watch you from fake accounts crying over you. Okay? Crying over you. That they lost the star seed. But see, the problem is they're not checking themselves for what they were doing. What they were offering wasn't shit to begin with. Okay? It wasn't shit to begin with. So the universe is saying you schooled the fuck out of them. And that's why a lot of y'all, like, people be like, damn, Jay, you don't even look 38. And I feel like that's also a gift too, not looking like what I've been through. Because that youthful energy, that inner childlike energy keeps you looking young. It's youthful. It's young energy. Right? And you look at another sibling and you be like, God damn, they look like all their life they had to fight. What the fuck was you fighting? Them demons. Okay? They look weary. They look what is it? Worn. What am I say? Worn out. Worn out. Worn out. Y'all know my family from the country, so they look worn out and shit. Let's see what else is coming up. You say worn the fuck out. You from South Carolina? We got community. What's going on with this community? There's a whole community of karmics, like I just said. It's like they were, you know what's crazy? I really feel like, y'all let me know if this has happened to y'all. Have y'all noticed like the more you heal, the more you can see like the wounds in other people? Because there has been an environment that I have been in, and it's like one person comes in and everybody's trying to seek this person's attention. And like, one person's like, hey, you got it? No, I'll do it. No, it's okay, I'll do it. And I'm like, let me slide back over here and mind my business. I've never, that is a whole bunch of inner child wounds. Those are people trying to compete to be noticed. Okay? People trying to compete to be noticed. And I'll be over here like, mm-hmm. You got somebody that wants you back. You got somebody that wants you back. Let me see what y'all got going on in love. Y'all want me to use homemade cards, or y'all want me to use tarot? We got a few of y'all in here. Y'all want me to use the homemade cards, or y'all want me to use tarot? I got a few minutes. Homemade? Homemade it is. You said yes, please. Up to you, whatever you want. Well, thank you, John. I appreciate it. Hey, Lord. Y'all said homemade. Bring it on. Okay, DJ. DJ, won't you play this girl a love song? Ooh, you got Capricorn. What's up with this Capricorn? Can't get enough of you, Jesus. I'm hearing that baby white. But darling, I can't get enough of your love, baby. Okay, so you have put, it says, put some respect on my name, all three of y'all. And that came from Birdman. That was in the Chronicles of Birdman, right? And then if somebody says, I let my ego get the best of me. So you have taught somebody a very valuable lesson when it comes to playing with you. Okay? You've taught somebody a very valuable lesson. This could have been somebody that I'm hearing like alpha. They could have had like maybe like alpha-ish type of energy, which is kind of like a my way or the highway type of energy. And you was like, well, oh, okay, okay. They probably ghost you. Oh, no problem. If you ghost me, I will never, ever call you, because I have taken that as a message that you are not interested. Okay? But there is somebody, he ghosted you and came back. There is somebody that could have liked to be chased. And I feel like maybe this person was your test. And you guys are like, yeah, nah, I'm cool on chasing. I'm cool on chasing. You don't want to show that you're interested? No problem. I ain't either. You said you'll never ghost, you'll make them pay. I am so done. Okay, so what's going on with this Capricorn energy? Ooh, John, I would hate for somebody to date you. They ain't getting out. Look, they ain't getting out alive, is they, John? They ain't getting out alive. You got Aquarius too. Ooh, Gemini. We got Gemini, Capricorn, and Aquarius. Oh shit, and Libra. God, what is going on with all these air signs? I ain't gonna lie, but air signs do be doing vindictive shit like that though. Cause they think they the smartest ones. I mean, air signs, I love y'all, but y'all are air, right? Y'all are air placements, okay? So you govern the mind, the thoughts, the speech. You govern all that. And sometimes they think that they're the smartest ones in the room. Okay? You said you're an Aquarius. Listen, I'm just saying. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. We're here to grow and we're here to learn. Okay? But these are, when I'm thinking of Capricorn, this is giving me shadow energy. Because we're talking about ego. So this is the shadow side of these zodiac signs. Okay? Capricorn is controlling. Gemini could manipulate. Libra could definitely bend the fucking rules, right? And then you got Aquarius. Listen, they gonna tell a whole lie. Listen, Aquarius can make a goddamn Lifetime movie. Okay? Tyler Perry who? Tyler Perry who? Now when you got a damn Aquarius, okay? Let's talk about this Capricorn energy. Unexpected communication. Look at this. I wore so many masks for so long, I didn't recognize myself or know who the real me was. Because a lot of times, listen, when people are trying to control, that's because they fear losing. They fear losing control. So they will try to control. All right. So this person could be reaching out to you. This Capricorn could be reaching out to you. I never thought that I could fall so hard. This also could be somebody that was trying to control their emotions, control how they felt, control how the relationship moved. All right. We got June. That's Gemini energy. Gemini and Cancer. Yeah, Gemini, Cancer energy. Heavy Gemini. You saw through their mask? Damn. And that's what scares people. What's going on with this sneaky link? Somebody didn't feel good enough. Clarify this sneaky link. Why am I hearing Kanye? What zodiac sign is Kanye West? Why is he coming up so much today? Why are he coming up so much today? Because I'm hearing she take my money when I'm in need. Yeah, she's a trifling. Oh, he is a Gemini? Kanye West is a Gemini? Oh, that's funny. Because remember, and then we have July, which is Cancer. Okay, so that's this month. So, what is this? Somebody want to redeem. How do you see them? Clarify this sneaky link. It says, I can feel you moving on. And then it says, don't leave by Backstreet. Don't leave me, girl. Please stay with me tonight. What's going on with this Gemini? That's crazy. Because I was like, I keep picking up Gemini energy. The fucking Gemini. We got April. April is Taurus and Gemini season. Good God. So this could be a Taurus or a Gemini. Somebody could be coming to you this month. Taurus or a Gemini. Or a Cancer. Okay? It says, you live in my mind rent free. This person can't stop thinking about you. Oops. Damn it. It says, I low-key wanted you to feel insecure. Your confidence intimidates me. I've been telling you guys this whole time. Okay? Someone says that your confidence intimidated them, and they wanted you to feel insecure. That is such a toxic trait. That is such a toxic trait. I don't get jealous. I get uninterested. You try to make me jealous, I'm no longer interested. I don't know if you guys are like that. That is so toxic. And it's literally a waste of time. What's the advice for this Gemini energy? Ooh, somebody could have had a medical scare. It says, you saw right through my bullshit. Hell yeah, y'all did. Hell yeah, you did. Hell yeah, you did. Okay, now that somebody is saying like you the best part of them. Uh, what is your best part is the question. Okay. What is your best part? Okay. What part do you play in this role? What role do you play in this part? Whatever you say, what is it? What's going on? Thank you, Spicy. Mm, 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 mm. What's the collective device with this Gemini energy? Spirit. Mm. Best part of me. I should have said it because I definitely heard that song in my ear. Best part of me by Music Soul Child and Joy Star. And that song is basically like y'all gonna have to go listen to that. I ain't heard it in a minute. Somebody could have green eyes. Somebody wants to tell you they're sorry. All right. It says someone wants to right my wrongs by Bryson Tiller. Somebody want to right their wrongs. Player, multiple options, smooth talker, fair skin. Y'all better be careful, cause the devil is a lie. Okay, I don't trust this person, y'all. They might be a smooth up. They got green eyes. They got. Jay, huh? Why you gotta look at the screen, huh? Jay, what color your eyes? Huh? What color your eyes? Hmm. They brown. Okay. Somebody want to tell you that they're in love with you. All right, let's talk about this Libra energy. Let's talk about this. She's a runner. She's a track star. Somebody is a runner. Oh, I got to give y'all advice for the Capricorn. Y'all remind me to give y'all advice for the Capricorn, okay? Ooh, this person had mommy daddy issues. So they couldn't recognize you even if they wanted to. I didn't feel good enough. I was just going, they couldn't recognize you even if they wanted to. You said they're all runners? Clarify this running was easy with this Libra energy. Clarify running was easy. Oop. I'm obsessed and hooked on you. Somebody was running away from how they felt about you. You triggered the fuck out of somebody. Okay? You trigger the fuck out of them. I miss your touch and your smell. And then we got Leo. And then we have Fortunate by Maxwell. Fortunate to have you, girl. I'm so glad you're in my world. Just as sure as the sky is blue. I'm blessed the day that I found you. Am I in South Carolina? No. They ran and settled for a Jezebel. Good God. Hey, Unique. Cancer. That's July. So somebody could be coming back towards you this month. Okay. We got Stutter. I can tell you're lying because when you're replying, it's stutter, stutter. Okay. And it says, I smell your scent in the most random times and places. Y'all got some type of Afro. Y'all got some type of aphrodisiac smell. You gonna sing at my wedding? Oh yeah, I don't need no +1. I might meet somebody there. Shit, fuck a +1. Okay. Shit. Clarify Cancer. Okay. It says, ooh, Tall, fair skinned, handsome, and dishonest, right? So I feel like the dishonesty, let me see what the dishonesty could have been. I'm gonna use my tarot. Well, hold up. Let me see. Let me see. What could have the dishonesty been? Blue eyes. Somebody could have blue eyes. But see, also when I think of blue, I think of the ocean, which is the emotion. Which is the emotion. I'm gonna sing at your way. Listen, y'all, I might have to listen. Hold on, I gotta rotate the outfits, okay? So make sure y'all coordinate with each other to space them out. But I'm gonna be there, okay? Somebody could have brown eyes as well. It says, I gave so little but took so much. Somebody, I can't get enough of you, baby. Y'all got these people. You got me ties away, that body moving around and around. That booty keep bouncing, titties keep bouncing up and down. Okay, somebody can't get enough of you. Let me see what this person was dishonest about. Why am I hearing that song by Tank? But he's not the original singer of the song. I just can't remember who the original singer was. Um, Turn down the lights, turn down the bed, turn down these voices inside my head. I can't make you love me if you don't. You can't make your heart feel something it wanna hear in the dark. And these final hours. This person wants to apologize for not somebody ignored the connection or ignored you. Someone was very emotionally immature. Mm-hmm. She did. Damn. Oh, that's the original singer, Bonnie Raitt. Yo, somebody is realizing that they did not give to a wish fulfillment. It's like they did nothing with the Ten of Wands in reverse. Somebody ain't do shit. They didn't give anything. And now they're realizing, like, goddamn. I say, goddamn. Give me the Two of Swords. King of Cups. Remember I was talking about emotions? Blue eyes, but I also said emotions. That's it right there. Somebody was, it's like they were blocking it. Why were they blocking out their emotions? Because why was this person blocking out their emotions towards a collective? You said that's her? They just they just they just waited going from she chose money and fame over love. Oh, goddamn. Why was this person somebody made a head over heart decision. This person, whoever this person is, they're a very logical thinker. And but I feel like again, when it comes to their emotions, they're very childlike or can come out very player-esque. But it's almost like in other areas of their life, they might seem like they have their life put together. But when it comes to love, this person like gets wobbly at the fucking knees or some shit. Mm. And it was like, it's like this person has been carrying hurt for a long time. Somebody has been carrying some type of, this could have been from some type of feminine energy. Someone has been carrying some type of hurt for a long time. And they have like an avoidant type of healing style. They are very avoidant when it comes to their emotions. It's like, shit, let me get back to this money. Let me get back, let me get back to this money. Okay, what's going on with this Leo energy? Leo in the building. Dangerously in Love by fucking Beyonce. Good God. Jesus. This is a person that be smelling you. You're intoxicating, a siren, a goddess, and seductive. You a Leo? You got somebody dangerously in love? Baby, I love you. You are my life. Pisces. Happiest moments weren't complete if you weren't by my side. You're my relation and connection to the sun. You next to me, there's no darkness I can't overcome. It came out again. You are my raindrops, I am the sea. You and God, who's the sunlight and blooming girl so beautifully. Baby, I'm so proud, proud to be your girl. I gotta get it right this time, so I'ma do it right this time. Oh, somebody, look, they know you're not playing with them. Okay, they know that you're not playing. Okay, tall, dark, handsome, and full of lies. That might be how y'all might see them like that. Thank you. Clarify this Leo energy. I am in love with you. Babe, this because you set this person free, Gina. Ugh. You know how Martin used to try to hit Gina? You set this person free. You inspired somebody. You inspired somebody to see the truth and what love really is. And I feel like it's been a ripple effect. This person could actually be trying to clean up their life for you. You inspired them to be a better version of them. Because she says, I am in love with you. You set me free. I can't do this thing called life without you here with me. Because I'm dangerously in love with you. I'll never leave. Just keep loving me the way you're loving me. And I know you love me for who I am. 'Cause years before I became who I am, baby, you were my main. No, it ain't easy loving me. I appreciate the love and dedication from you to me. This person see themselves having a child with you because she said, later on in my destiny, I see myself having your child. I see myself being your wife and I see my future in your eyes. Yeah, that's what this person sees in you. I'm dreaming of you. Do you see me in your dreams? Fine. If you don't want to answer my calls, then I'm finna show up at your door. Okay? They said they finna show up. Knock, knock. Who's there? Yeah, boo. Your baby daddy. Okay, y'all say it with me. Your baby daddy. Your baby daddy. Okay? Yeah. Your baby daddy. What's the advice with this? What's the advice? I admired your authenticity and was jealous of it at the same time. And it says they don't compare. Don't listen to what other people say. Somebody could have listened to somebody. They don't know about you and me. Put it out your mind, 'cause it's jealousy. Yeah, they was listening to other people only to realize that these folks was jealous of y'all. To have and to hold. Come on. She said, I see myself having your child. I see myself being your wife. And I see my whole future in your eyes. To have and to hold from this day forward to death do us part. Somebody wants the long time love with you, okay? They want that long love with you. Ooh, what time is it? Ooh, y'all. What's y'all advice? What's the collective device? Ooh, you live in my mind. Fair skin, green eyes, okay? So whoever, okay, so listen, there is somebody that got colored eyes. They're coming off as a player. Whoever that person is, you need to get if he don't wanna love you the right way. He ain't gonna, it ain't where he's at, it's where we wanna be. If he ain't gonna love you the way you should, then let him go. Okay, so if that's that person, y'all just gotta trust y'all intuition. Okay, what's the advice for this Leo? But whoever this person that keep coming up with this green eyes, ooh, this Leo is like, fortunate to have you, girl. I want you to be in my world. Wait. Fortunate to have you, girl. I'm so glad you're in my world. Just as sure as the sky is blue, I'm blessed the day that I found you. Ooh. Yeah. Whoever this Leo is, they're like, I'm fortunate to have found you, and they're not trying to let you go. So let's see what y'all advice is with this Capricorn. You said you ain't interested in any of them. Green eyes, tall, fair skin, handsome and fit like a mother. Damn. May. May is what zodiac sign? What now I'm saying Gemini. What zodiac sign is May? And it Aries and Taurus? Okay. Okay. So this Capricorn could have Aries or Taurus in their chart placement. What's y'all advice? But I'm thinking of the Mayflower. I don't know why I just thought of that Mayflower. Wasn't that Columbus? Excuse me. Yes, that was. Clarify this. April showers brings May flowers. What's the advice? Mayflower. Your absence is being felt in ways I never imagined. And it says, trying to distract myself with work, but it ain't working. So what is y'all advice with this person? Ooh. Manipulation was how I maintain control. Oof. I don't know, y'all. This person they kind of give me energy vampire. Like, this person just wants to control your energy just to have you around. I would be careful with this Aries, Taurus, Capricorn. Leo seems pretty good. Leo, Pisces energy. Let me see. This Libra energy, the Leo and Libra energy kind of like gives me, I get good vibes, but I also get trust your intuition, okay? Y'all, I feel like this ended really well. I want to thank y'all for being here. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the new subbies. Welcome to the tribe. I appreciate you guys. And I will talk to y'all next time. I love y'all. Bye. Thank you, mods.